Good late Monday morning to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Here's our area of low pressure undergoing bombogenesis, deepening rapidly, and it's tightening up the pressure gradient, and that is having an influence. Notice over the coastal plains, generally all the way down in the middle Atlantic states, really in those areas that have seen clearing, and that includes maybe some parts of our southeastern portion of Vermont. You're seeing the strongest winds. Now, we're just getting nicked as it looks right now. But I've seen wind gusts here 60 to 70 miles per hour, and there's a 60-mile-per-hour gust, and you can see very strong winds. They are taking down trees and power lines across portions of southern New England, and generally from the Catskills in the lower Hudson Valley and then points east. It looks like we could be nicked on that. Certainly some considerable blowing and drifting snow across portions of southern Vermont's anticipated. However, it does look like this system is pulling away, and as it does, it's going to lose its influence from west to east, and that'll be a slow process through the rest of today into the afternoon. Here's how our winds are shaping up right now. It does look like the strongest winds in the eastern part of the Catskills, and approaching thresholds here by around noontime. Haven't seen anything over 40 miles per hour as of yet in Vermont, but these are the way the winds are shaping up. And that is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Things do calm down considerably as we lose the influence of this bear here, a very strong area of low pressure tracking south of Nova Scotia. Now, as this area of low pressure tracks off to the east, a ridge of higher pressure replaces it. So we're looking at a pretty decent day. This is valid 1 o'clock, the European model from this morning. 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and this weather system will begin to bring us some light snow. Let's take a look at its evolution. Missing one panel there. So a lot of the moisture that gets pulled up from the Gulf of Mexico is shunted off to the south and east. If this were to wrap into that system, it would be a different story. So just how that looks, doesn't never really make it much into Vermont and pulls too quickly offshore. So phasing of two different jet branches is kind of part and parcel. But look what happens this weekend. We get warmer weather that works on in. These are red dashed lines show that if we do see any precipitation, it would be in the form of rain. It does look like we'll have decent sugaring weather for those of you who sugar. And it looks like it stays dry up until quite a ways out. However, I doubt if that's the way things are going to shape up. We're at 216 hours out here. This would be valid next Wednesday or next Tuesday night. Looks like freezing rain. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.